3, 2, 1. Warning. Doctor class signature detected.
Ladies and gentlemen, going to war.
Power plant capacity exceeded.
Check this shit out. How fucking epic is that? This is the kind of thing I've been dreaming about since, I don't know, since Free Space 2. Like, it's finally actually happened. Fucking crazy epic music. This massive ship, you can actually kind of fly inside it if you really want to. And just all-out war. I haven't chosen a faction yet, so nobody's interested in me at all. I'm just some, like, bystander. Kind of, yep, just watching the explosions. Actually, that's kind of an easy way to sort of explain what the fuck is going on. It's been a long time since I made a video. Long story short, my old computer would crash, like literally hard lock up reboot when I was near stars, starting with beta 2, like the week after I made my last video. So after months of hoping that it would be fixed, I'm not the only person either, there were a bunch of us. Yeah, after months and months of waiting for them to get to fix it or even acknowledge that it was a problem, I just kind of gave up and used that as an excuse to buy a brand new computer, which I now have and which I'm now flying inside this ship with. I should slow down and not crash. I've always kind of wanted to do this. Yeah, as long as I don't hit the wall. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica moment. Let's pick us a faction here. We got two to choose from. Confederacy of Igor Odimos? Igor. These guys. These are the Federation, which is who this capital ship is a member, or affiliated with, I should say. Or a member of, I guess. And, yeah. Wait till some more spawn in, and we'll do the good old Battlestar exit. Because I can, and I wanna. Come on. It's only one. Every now and then, a whole bunch more ships warping. Here they come. And then it's party time. Come on. But yeah, there's so many things have happened and been updated since Beta 1. The interface looks different. Factions and rankings and everything have come into play. I'll explain a little bit more of that as time goes on. But for now, it'd be neat if the bad guys spawned. Come on, bad guys. Come on, bad guys. I said... Nope, this button. Come on, bad guys, where are you? Oh, I hear him. Okay, let's do this! That is just fucking awesome. I love it. Anyway. So, yeah, a lot has changed. There's more ships now, like this little Python over here. They're kind of big, beastly... They got toned down a little bit. They had ridiculous shields and stuff to begin with, and were kind of immortal. But now I think they're balanced a little more, and yeah, it's all good. We had like 15 ships right now, I think, something like that. There's two more fighters finally coming in. Next month's big patch, big update, 1.2, and that is when we'll finally get the ability to group up with 3 other people, 4 total, and fight in what's called a wing, basically a party. Talking like RPG style thingamabobs. And yeah, and you can slave your frameshift drives to each other and jump around as a group and stuff. I'm so fucking excited for that. It's what I've been waiting for all along. As it is now, even if you're in a private group or whatever, and you're playing with friends, like technically with friends, you can't share in any profits from like bounty hunting or killing ships in a situation like this. So soon it is coming. For now, we'll just have some fun on our own in this epic fucking space battle. This is actually so much fun. It's pretty profitable too. if you pick the side of the capital ship, you can actually fight against and destroy capital ships if you want to, but it's not easy. Not at all. They have a lot of firepower. See, now that would be something fun to do with friends. Soon it shall actually happen. Oh god, and we don't crash. Fat Asp, I have an Asp. I've done basically combat. I play this game to fight. I'm not very interested in trading. I tried it a little bit. I can show you my stats a little bit later, but tried a little bit of trading. Right now, things are still very unbalanced in terms of what makes you money quickly. And at the moment, combat really blows. Mining blows even worse. Exploration is in the blowing range also, like fat chunks of suck. That's what it's blowing. Yeah, right now the only real way to make a good profit by an exponential amount compared to combat or mining or exploration. Oh, I love the explosions. Is trading, and you know, it's just not for me. I tried it. It's boring as fuck. I put on some good music. Actually, I always do when I play normally. And yeah, I gave it a go for like two play sessions, but you're literally just going back and forth between, well, in my case, 2 stations, making good money for the time. Yeah, ow. Like 4 or 5, 6 times as much as you can make via combat, but it's just not fun. I can't do it. Can't handle it. This is much more fun. This is really easy when you have a capital ship on your side. It's a decent way to farm credits and get to just see a lot of explosions. So I can't really complain. Trouble is finding a ship. This system, there was a community event. There are various types, combat types, and so on. So this system happened to be where I don't know if the developers pick it and like make the war happen in a specific system or something, or if it's one that's just naturally occurring, which they do, and then they're just like, oh hey, there's a war going on here, let's make an event out of it. I don't know. Anyway, but it's over. I participated, not as much as I wanted to, just time and whatever, but yeah, it's kind of cool. You get a, you know, very tiny reward, and but it's fun flying around with a whole bunch of people and blowing up bad guys. It's pretty cool. Of course, you have to get the last hit, otherwise you lose it all. Released now since my last video in a combat zone like this. Bigger ships are worth more money. Like it's 13,000. Eagles aren't worth much. Cobras are a little bit more, and so on and so forth. It's still diddly shit, really, comparatively. I mean, I don't know. It's not fair for us who like to fight. You can have some pretty good success sometimes bounty hunting, resource extraction sites. Every now and then, they spawn what I call Anaconda City, and it's just literally an endless stream of anacondas to kill. And you can make sometimes upwards of like 150,000 credits per kill, especially if you use a kill warrant scanner. Shit, oh, that was cool. And that kind of thing. Yeah, those are very far and few between, and that's some good profit you can make. Usually takes me like 2 minutes, 3 minutes to kill one of them, so, and pretty much endless spawn. You can make a fair bit of money per hour if that happens. Otherwise, bounty hunting it's very random. Some days are good. I had a really good nav beacon. I was playing with a friend yesterday, 2 days ago, and it was just an awesome supply of wanted big ships, and we made a pretty good chunk of money pretty quickly. It's very nice. But yeah, so combat. This is what it looks like. This is, well, war zones are epic, because I mean it's all fighting. Bounty hunting is much. There's a lot of flying around looking for something that's actually wanted. it can be a little bit better in an anarchy when you have to kill more and scan each target. And yeah, I can explain a little bit more of that. Maybe what I should do now is head on back to the dock, catch in this stuff, and sort of explain a little bit more about the game and like outfitting and shit. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Where are we gonna go? Oh yeah, it's right there. Onward! Well, I just realized that I'm about to run out of fuel, so we'll do something pretty kick-ass. And we'll, you know, scoop some fuel off the star, scoop some hydrogen,
Fuel
or helium,
Main fuel
whatever these
tank
ships
drain.
use. I don't actually know. But anyway, this is a fun little thing, and I have a very... Oh, Jesus. Fuck, that's exactly what you don't want to do when you're not paying attention. Oh, God. Because I have the shittiest fuel scoop on Earth. Better fuel scoops let you scoop from... I don't really know if it's farther away. It almost seems like it. And obviously it's a fucking ball of nuclear fusion. So yeah, the closer you are, it gets fucking hot. So I just took some hull damage. Anyway, shitty fuel scoop, it's bad. It's not a good time.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now normally with a normal fuel scoop I never have this problem, but you have to get closer. Shut up, escape vector. Fuck! Yeah, once your heat, which is on the left down there, it's going down now because I stopped my fucking frameshift drive. God damn it! Heat, if it goes up to 150%, it will damage your hull and fuck you up. But fuck off, I am aligned. God damn it.
3,
Shit.
1.
Oh no. Okay, I'll make it. Yeah, shut up about temperature,
Fuel scooping.
wench.
Main fuel tank drain.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
Temperature critical.
fucking scooping. Shut up.
Fuel scoop
God.
disengaged.
Yeah. When traveling, normally, I'm running a combat loadout right now, so light as possible, and the Viper really blows for heat management, or power management, rather. So less power, the better. I didn't have a slot for a better fuel scoop. Anyway, okay. Now, the whole thing is, you can see my fuel going up, but I don't... Oh, yeah, you get really... That's good enough anyway. Yeah, what the hell was I
Fuel
saying?
scoop disengaged.
Yeah, fuel affects everything. Obviously, fuel is good because that's how you get places, but the more you have, the more your ship weighs, and that affects maneuverability and jump distance and everything as well. So I like to run a little bit lighter, especially if I'm going into combat, and just scoop some fuel from a nearby star if I can. Certain types of stars you can, certain you can't. Basically main sequence stars, I think, for the most part. But things like brown dwarves or any kind of white dwarves and neutron stars and shit, no fuel from them. Which comes into play really when you're exploring or traveling long distances. But yeah, anyway, we have fuel. Let's go land. And here we are. It's been my, I don't know if I want to call it home, but place where I have been residing when not fighting for the last couple days. Don't really have a home. Don't really have a... So there's the two main factions. The Empire and the Federation. Right now we're in, you can see, Federation space down in the bottom left. And that's who the controlling faction of, basically of this entire zone is. Jesus Christ. Oh, gonna squeak it! Yeah! What a move. Oh fuck, of course, it's the first goddamn landing pad asshole game loves to do that. Like, I swear every time I get the one right inside the door. It's fucking annoying. I like to come in fast, shoot across the station, and then land. Smooth landing. Anyway. What the hell was I saying? I don't even remember. Yeah, Federation and Empire, two main factions. So there's three, right? And when the game was before it launched and then all the factions and shit came into play, There's the Federation, Empire, and Alliance. And they kind of had a little thing, choose your side, who will you pick? Well, and I was like, fucking Alliance, they sound awesome. Except you can't do shit with them. Like, you can't get a military rank. You can see I've barely done any Federation stuff, been working on Empire for now. Just cause, and like, I don't really care about their political views and shit. I know, maybe I should. I'm a bounty hunter. I fight. I want to blow guys up. I don't really give a shit who I'm killing them for as long as they pay me. You know what I mean? So anyway, the Alliance just overall seemed like they're cool. They're mostly, basically just like independent people doing whatever for whatever reason. And yeah, no, like the Empire is very, well, it's an empire. There's an emperor, and it's a very strict kind of thing. Federation seems more, I don't know, military-ish, but not real. No, I don't know how. I don't even know. Don't really know. Don't know too much. Anyway, so Alliance I wanted to go with. Started there, had some fun, and then but you can't do anything. Very disappointed. Anyway, but yeah, this is the Confederacy of blah 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 blah, and that's whose station this is, which you can see right there. Just gonna reload. Repair. What happened? Oh yeah, I almost flew into a fucking star. Anyway, well, that blows, but and yeah, you can always rebuy fuel. It's cheap enough, but you know, money's kind of tight, so I'll scoop some fuel if I get a chance. Anyway, this has changed a little bit since, see, yeah, no. There are combat missions if some factions are at war in a system. Right now it's kind of broken and you get negative reputation, which is just not cool at all. Anyway, let's cash in some bounties. Did a little bit of that before. Cash in the combat bonds that I just made. And why don't we have a look at my little ship here? This has changed quite a bit since the last video that I've made. It's basically in full form now. So yeah, different classes of weapons. Two are better than one, and there's all sorts of things to look out for, like how much things weigh. You can see that less weight equals better. Your jump range increases, maneuverability increases, that sort of thing. And so it's a balancing game. It really is. And right now, with this ship, it's so these are all gimbaled multi-cannons, which I don't actually prefer, but I couldn't find any around here that weren't. So that's just what it is. I don't keep a Viper always. I find a good home or temporary home, pick up a Viper and blow shit up, sell it, because you lose 10% of the ship's value when you sell it. And the Viper, it's like 110,000 or something like that. So yeah, it's like a 10,000 loss or 11,000. I don't remember exactly, but it's not much, and it'll pay for itself. And I'd rather their jump range just blows. And yeah, my go-to ship is my Cobra, which is completely maxed out right now, and it's a couple of systems away, somewhere nearby. Because I had to go somewhere to buy this damn Viper, and then go back. Anyway, yes, lots of weapons to choose from, utility mounts. Chaff launchers disrupt gimbaled weapons, and they can throw off scans and that sort of thing. Does it even say? It doesn't really say. Signature tracking. Yeah, it'll throw off scans and stuff like that. It's great for when anacondas and big or like clippers or big ass ships. Well, anything really has gimbaled weapons or turrets. This will throw off the aim of them. They'll still hit you a little bit, but it helps, and you can cycle between. So I have two right now, and you can cycle between them, and yeah, kind of go one after another, and it's just good. You only have 11 ammo in each, but it is what it is. You don't need it all the time, but every little bit helps. Different types of armor that aren't available here, but I bought them not here. Anyway. Power plant, the maximum you can see that I have with the best one is 12, and that's why that message came up. When deploying, I'm using more power than I have available. So certain modules at my choice are disabled to not overload and everything. Best thrusters, frame shift drive, these. I went with this one right now because it's the lightest. I don't really give a shit. I'm parked here. So you can get up to about 13 light years, which is pretty sad. It really is. Viper is meant for, it's not a long range anything. It's a short range fighter, interceptor, that kind of thing. And when you get, yeah, ugh, I should have put a class 2 fuel scoop on this thing. Anyway, but yes, there's my shitty fuel scoop. All sorts of outfitting you can do. You can change your paint job. I don't have any others for the Viper. This one gets just because for being a beta backer, I guess. Something like that. That's what it looks like by default. I don't know. That one's neat or something. You get different combat decals depending on your rank or exploration or trade. It's pretty cool. There's more customization coming soon, I believe. So they say. But yes, there's all sorts of, you can look, see these two factions are at war, you can see a little bit about them. It's all procedurally generated. It's all sort of random in effect. It's kind of cool. So there's my current. Little bit about my money, how much to rebuy my ship, and here's statistics. I have a lot more money invested because I have 2 other ships right now. I have an Asp, which is somewhere far away, stripped of everything, and a Cobra, which is very nearby, which is also fully decked out. And it's my go-to ship kind of for everything, even for bounty hunting and stuff. So combat, yup. I have done a lot of bounty hunting, and just started in with the combat bonds. Bounty hunting's been pretty good. Almost 20 million just from that. I mean, it averages out to, what, 10,000-ish per kill, which is kind of sad, but I don't know. Combat bonds has been alright. Assassinations, I don't understand why the profit and the single highest reward are what they are, but apparently I haven't done one. Even though I have and made some money from them. I can't explain that. Anyway, I am a law-abiding citizen. Doesn't mean I haven't done illegal activities. I've just never been caught. But done a little bit of smuggling. There was a sort of exploity thing last version of the game, which I gave a try. You basically buy some things and there's NPCs flying around looking for whatever they were, performance enhancers. So you just find one that's spawned right near a station, load up one with whatever they're looking for, and just fly there and just back and forth as fast as possible. I couldn't do it for more than like 20 minutes, half an hour, I think. Something like that. No. Yeah. Trading, just too boring for me. It really is. It's just not that fun. I mean, it's okay or something. I don't know. And mining is just kind of super ultra boring, and there's very little profit from it. As you can see, I tried it once. I did it more in the betas because it was new and just trying it out. And I mean, if you find a good system for it, it's, yeah, you can make some money. I don't know. It's just kind of like a mini game. You just gotta keep picking up all the stuff. And yeah, so I made $500,000 from exploration. Haven't done too much of that. I want to. I'm going to. I have my Asp. I can take it. I can literally go across the galaxy if I wanted to right now. And oh, apparently I got a permit for. All right, I have another permit. I've had Soul because pre-ordered the game and the beta and everything. Weird. Anyway, so here's where you manage power priorities. I don't have any cargo space, so turning that off is kind of self-explanatory. So yeah, when you deploy, it goes in order. So everything that I don't need when I'm fighting, frame shift drive, fuel scoop, they automatically turn off, and in this configuration it happens to be the right amount of power so that nothing else, nothing important is off when I'm fighting. And here you can set up fire groups. There's separate keybinds for both of these things, the shield cell bank and the chaff launcher. The shield cell bank, so you hit the button, and after 5 seconds, your shields recharge very quickly, and depending on the module, it'll recharge more or less or whatever. Very helpful in combat, because once your shields are down, you start taking hull damage, and especially in bigger ships, it's really expensive, and it sucks. Yup. And there's just various functions and things. I don't know. Maybe we should go fight a little bit of more stuff to lead out. Most of the rest of this stuff is pretty much the same as it was in the beta. So, actually, maybe let's just take a quick look. So here we are in Igor Place, and my Cobra is somewhere close by. It's not very far. It was 1 jump in the Cobra and like 6 jumps in this damn Viper. Anyway, so that's where we are. You can, well, it'll be in a high-tech system. That's where oh, there we go. There's my Cobra. See the little green icon? Yup. He's over there somewhere. Not too far. But one thing I like doing is seeing the allegiance. So we're in Federation space now. Everything blue is Federation. Really close to Empire space, which is all these down here, all the red stuff. Yeah, and my ASP is somewhere in here. I forget where exactly, but yep, just a few systems, and then way up here, somewhere up here. Oh, I saw him. I think. I don't know. Alliance space is somewhere up above. Where are we? Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what I want to do one of these days is take a trip to some sort of fancy nebula, like maybe in there or something like that. I went to something close by. I went to Colsac in the beta for this patch. It's pretty cool. Very dark in there. It was actually kind of awesome. I didn't record anything, unfortunately, but maybe we'll take a trip one of these days and I'll make a video of that. Go to like Orion or something like that. I don't know. We shall see. Let's go blow up a few more things and call it a day.
Warning. Capital class signature detected.
Yeah, and this is the best part. I love it. Every single time. Let's pick our faction quick.
Rotational correction.
Oh,
disabled.
Jesus.
Rotational correction enabled.
Well, hitting all the wrong buttons today. That fucking sound, it's just so awesome. There's a few different types of capital ships. The Imperial ships are amazing looking. Doesn't look so much, it looks more like I don't know. Well, it's big and scary, but it also looks like it's like a bunch of fucking pimps are driving it or something. Like, looks like a luxury super yacht cruiser, battle cruiser thing. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I haven't actually seen one in the game yet. If I could find one, I would go fight with it for fucking sure. But yeah, I haven't found one yet. Let's blow up some more things. I know there's a million things that I've glossed over just because there's so much in this game, and I mean we've only been in one out of the 400 billion star systems. Yeah. We'll save that for another day. Maybe I'll go get my ASP and take a trip to a nebula or somewhere cool. Actually, dumbass. Playing bumper ships. Oh my god, that is fun. You can, well, not in this little Viper. It's too light. But was I in a Cobra or my ASP or something? And I was playing bumper ships with my friend. Just shoot him a bit to tag him, and then ram him to death. I've used that a couple times. To my advantage. It's pretty cool. Anyway, oh, thing's blown up. Hopefully some bigger ships come in. Love those Anaconda explosions. But yeah, for now, I like this weapon loadup. The beam laser. With a single class 2 beam laser, it does a very good job against, an incredibly good job against shields. It's the best thing there pretty much is. And it doesn't run out of ammo, so it's great for Aha, there's a Conda. It's great for things like this, where you can potentially stay for a very long time. Because it doesn't have any ammo like the multi-cannons do. Those are great against hull and subsystems after shields are down, so you really want a combination of something that can strip shields and something that can do a lot of hull damage or take out subsystems like the power plant in this case. If that goes down, or the frameshift drive, then whatever ship it is blows up, and your happiness happens. It doesn't really matter in this case because the fucking battle cruiser, whatever it is. Yep. Farragut class battle cruiser. That thing kicks everything's ass so quickly it doesn't. This is not a challenge, not at all. An anaconda and pythons, they can be pretty scary sometimes, depending on their rank and their loadout. But you can see there the gimbal, my multi-cannons are the little circle things that are sort of wiggling around. Those were all over the place because this guy used chaff, and that's what I was talking a little bit about earlier. Disrupts anything with gimbals. It's very helpful. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe kill one or two more things. Getting a little bit long already as it is, so wrap things up. I'm not sure what I want to do next time. I would like to know what you would like to see. I mean, I could do trading. I don't know a whole lot about trading. I don't know, make it humorous somehow. A nice elevator music soundtrack or something. I don't know. Exploration is really cool. I mean, combat is awesome. This is what I've been waiting for. I hope they do more with it. I want to see fucking capital ships attacking stations, and like you log in the station you logged off at the night before or whatever, and there's like alarms going off and people getting called to battle stations or whatever. Like, epic, with the threat of an actual station being destroyed. That would be amazing. I mean, right now it's just like, hey, let's go fight somewhere with a nice, you know, cool view of a planet or something. And then the other guys are like, yeah, okay, that's cool, we'll do that. And then that's it. It's not very dynamic or anything. It's just like, this spot is where the war is only. I don't know. It's still, I mean, the game is still very young. There's a lot more coming, like being able to walk around inside our ships and in stations, being able to fly down to that planet that's right behind me. Over, man, this thing sucks. View sucks in a Viper. It's meant for shooting. Kind of weird, actually, because I mean, if you're in combat, you want to be able to see all around you, or at least as much as possible. This thing has a very poor view. Someone wasn't thinking. There's room for more windows right there, and like up above, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I think well that about wraps things up for today. Let's get a nice close-up explosion of this poor little asp. Nope, he's gonna blow up too soon.
Target destroyed.
Oh well. I think for now we will sign off and blow up a whole bunch more shit, and then get to thinking what of the bajillion things we'll take a look at next time. I wonder if I could fit in here. Can I fit in here? Oh god, this is scary. Don't die. I don't think I could turn around though. I'm gonna get back in. Oh god, I'm hit. Yep. Okay. Still good. Let's. Now. Yeah, I can totally turn around. And this will be like the ship is shitting me out its ass. Hole. I don't know. I'm tired. Here we go. Yay. That was pointless. That's it. I'm done. The end.